Sundara Gandharva. There was once a king's washerman who was crying by the river bank. He had just shaved his head and taken a dip in the river. The king's priest saw him then asked, "Hey, washerman, why are you crying and why did you shave your head?" The washerman answered, "Don't you know, today is a most auspicious day." "Why?" asked the priest. "You know, today Sundara Gandharva died," informed the washerman. The priest was afraid to ask who it was in case he was seen as a fool for not knowing. He said, "Oh, Sundara Gandharva, it's a very nice sweet name. Today is an auspicious day. Shall I shave my head?" "Oh yes, you shave your head," said the washerman. So the priest shaved his head. The king's chief minister was walking by and saw the priest. He asked why he had shaved his head. He replied, "Don't you know Sundara Gandharva has died? It's an auspicious day. You should shave your head too." He was a little confused, but not to be left out, he got his head shaved. It was the day of the king's assembly at the palace. The king was shocked to see all the ministers with shaved heads. The chief minister stood up and said, "Sundara Gandharva has died. As a mark of respect, we have all shaved our heads. You should too, O king." The king's face turned red. He quickly called for a barber to shave his head. The queen, who was in her chamber, was told that the king had shaved his head. She was shocked. She called for the king and asked him what he was up to. The king replied, "Oh, don't you know, my dear queen? Today is an auspicious day. Sundara Gandharva has died." The queen asked doubtfully, "Who is that? Who told you? What is the source?" The king looked sheepish. "I don't know who Sundara Gandharva is. The chief minister mentioned him to me." The queen called for the chief minister and asked him the same question. Who was Sundara Gandharva? The chief minister replied proudly, "Your royal priest is very intelligent. He told me today is a most auspicious day because Sundara Gandharva died. So I also shaved my head and I got all the ministers to do so too." The queen next summoned for the royal priest. "Hey, tell me, who is Sundara Gandharva?" The priest answered, "Oh, I don't know. The washerman told me today is a most auspicious day because Sundara Gandharva left his body." "The washerman?" the queen asked incredulously. The king's washerman was called to the court. The queen asked, "Who is Sundara Gandharva? You have shaved your head, and the royal priest, the ministers, and even the king. Who is this Sundara Gandharva?" The washerman started sobbing. "Oh, my queen, do you know who Sundara Gandharva is?" "My donkey's name was Sundara Gandharva. Since my donkey performed so many hard services, I have to show some form of gratitude towards him, so that is why I shaved my head." The queen was aghast. "So, the washerman's donkey died today? Oh, very auspicious day indeed, and all of you shaved your heads." The king's court had never seen so many shiny shaved heads hung in shame.